Right, good morning everyone. Welcome to my energy reading, beginning today, Monday the 14th, and moving through into Sunday. Right, we've got a big week coming up. I honestly thought, after doing the reading from last week, that it would be a nice easy ride coming into this week, that not the worst is behind us, but there'd be a bit of a rough patch behind us, but apparently not. So I've drawn out some more cards for today, and I really wanted to jump in and do this video. So, look, starting off, I've drawn out a total of 5 cards today. So the first one I drew out was the Queen of Swords. Now, with the Queen of Swords, what I'm getting from this is a lot of I feel as though there's a lot of guidance around us at the moment, especially those of us who are on more of a spiritual track, those of us who are progressing in our spiritual journey. There's various different forms of that. For myself, there's obviously I do my psychic work, and then there's the with the reading I did yesterday, I mentioned the Kundalini awakening. So what I feel from this is there's a lot of spiritual guidance around us at the moment. I do feel as though moving through the early part of this week, perhaps into late Tuesday, early Wednesday, I do feel as though there's a lot of energy that we can tap into. I do feel as though we can still tap into that going right through, but things might be a little bit rougher towards the end of the week. I'll get to that, of course. So yeah, looking at this card, I feel like there's a lot of guidance, a lot of high-level guidance coming through. What I also felt is that there is, and I've mentioned portals before, moving into different realities. This is another one of those times where we can shift into a different reality, right? So, and of course, the way we generally do that is to raise our vibration. Best way of doing that is through meditation, which also controls our emotions, which controls our physical reactions, our decision-making process, and alters our reality. What I also feel as well is we're coming into a period where, and it's a bit of a difficult concept to explain, so I'll have a bit of a sip of coffee while I'm at it. That's better. Need my coffee in the morning. Okay, it's a bit of a fantastic concept to grasp, but what I feel is though we're, especially the final quarter of this year, we're moving into a period where I guess the people who are operating on a lower vibration can start separating from those who are operating on a higher vibration. This is a process that's going to take years, possibly decades, but I feel as though that's really beginning. So there might be, if you're operating on a higher vibration, there might be people dropping off the radar. If you're operating on a lower vibration, in which case you're probably not watching this, but if you are, you'll notice those who are operating on a higher vibration, you'll notice the same thing. They'll drop off the radar. You might slip into a reality where, in some way or another, they disappear from your experience. Sounds rather strange and everything, but ultimately I'm a big believer that this would ultimately, or may even now, be able to be explained through quantum physics and things like that. Ever since I've started doing this, I've actually become more of a skeptic than letting it go, so to speak. All right, so the next card I drew out was the Wheel of Fortune, and I do feel as though that is speaking about later today, going into tomorrow, really choosing our reality. I believe this is crucial coming into this week. Tuesday, possibly Wednesday as well. So it's really important to get into that controlled breathing, the meditation. If you're doing that, I like to call the type of meditation I recommend, the vanilla meditation, where you're just simply shutting your eyes, controlling your breathing, and focusing on the present moment. Not so much emptying your mind, but focus on the present moment. I believe that's important. I do feel as though it would raise our vibrations. And sometimes you can physically feel that as well. You can feel the tingling around your body and things like that. But I believe that's important at the moment. And like I said just before, raising your vibrations controls your emotions, which controls your physical and mental actions, which affects our, what we create and experience in our lives. All right, so now coming into late Wednesday, moving Thursday and Friday, got the Six of Swords there. All right, so what I'm feeling from that is things might start to get a little bit rougher. We might start to get a bit tested. Okay, so what I also feel from that is, again, a lot of guidance. So make sure you're tapping into your guides. Make sure that you're following your intuition and not your instinct. And my goodness, I learned that over the last couple of weeks. Okay. There's a couple of times I felt like I was following my intuition, but yeah, there was one time where I was definitely following my instincts. But my guides told me that it was okay. It was something I needed to do anyway. I won't go into it, but yeah, so I do feel as though there might be some, a little bit of trying times coming up. Let's see. It's going to be different for each person. Some of us, it might be work challenges. Some of us, it might be relationship challenges. Even some of us, it might be physical challenges, coughs and colds, things like that. I really don't want to speak that into existence, but I'm just saying for each and every one of us, there might be something that'll crop up where we just need to take the time out, do the deep breathing, and just act on our intuition. And that's where this lovely card comes into it. So that's the Tower card. I never like drawing that card. I don't think anyone does. Anyway, what I felt from this is it's the completion of a move into another reality. So this is the end of a cycle. All right. But it also means letting something go. I know what I have to let go of. What I feel as though, if you're watching this, the first thing that popped into your mind when that Tower card came out, let go of it now. Let go of it right now. Do whatever you can to get yourself into the present moment. Look, I'll just be open and honest. For me, I've got someone on my mind. I've got to let that person go. It's going to be a lot easier, because if we don't do that by Thursday and Friday, I feel as though it's going to be done for us, which is never nice. Okay. So a personal lesson for me, I need to be in the present moment and not feel as though that needs to be the case for anyone watching this at the moment. But there's good news coming into the weekend. So that's the Magician card. All right. The first thing I'm feeling from this is, with a lot of us who are watching this, including myself, there's healing of the heart chakra that needs to be done. And I actually believe that Tower card is to do with the heart chakra. There might be something at work which hits us right here. There might be some sort of upset. But that's going to be short-lived, okay? So that's where the Magician card comes into it. I feel as though a lot of us who are watching this, or a lot of you who are watching this right now, may end up tapping into some inner power or coming into some sort of realization coming into the week where you'll actually feel some sort of transformation. All right. So, and also I feel as though there'll be some sort of new balance coming in. So it's a matter of clearing something out to make balance. All right. liken it to a truck. If a truck's got a heavy load on one side, it's going to lean to one side. I feel as though it's letting go of that, so it rights itself. Same thing here. All right. So I do feel as though it's a good time to start something new. If you're thinking of starting something new, whether it's something creative or maybe thinking about learning about a particular spiritual practice of some sort, going into the weekend might be a good opportunity to do that. Now, the other thing I felt with the Tower card, the first thing I saw was a full moon. There's no full moon on the card, but that's what I just saw in my mind's eye. So I did look it up, and yeah, there's a full moon coming up. So about Thursday and Friday. So that gave me the time frames. All right. So look, we're starting off the week with high energies. We're moving into a little bit of a testing period, and then we're moving into a magical weekend, really. So yeah, look, I hope you all got something out of this. If you do want a personal reading, especially if you're looking at an energy reading, you're looking to sort of know, you're looking for some answers, or you're looking to know what's coming up for you, feel free to message me. I'll leave a link to my Facebook page. Website will be coming soon, as soon as I get to it. And look, I hope you all have a fantastic week. And yeah, just keep an eye out. Just keep alert for Thursday and Friday. All right, see you all later. Bye.